Has Target finally killed physical media in 2025? Well, let's talk about it. In today's physical media news topic video, we talk about the recent reports of Target shutting down physical media for good, and then we get into a massive rant why this is devastating for collectors out there. And then, of course, we got to talk about what you can do to support and save physical media going forward. If you love collecting physical media just like me and being a part of this amazing league of mega film fans and want to help support saving physical media, go ahead and mega kill that like and subscribe. That way you stay entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics. And leave in the comments below, what do you think of Target's recent decision to purge all physical media? I wanted to do the research myself and look into this information. So I'm going to post a article in the description below if you want to read about it after this even more to get even more of the concept. But we're going to give an overview of it. So basically what happened is president of physical media, I didn't even know there was a president of physical media, but apparently it's a pretty popular X account, had Target sources tell them that they were getting rid of all physical media by year 2025, including video games, which I thought was pretty shocking because video games I thought were doing pretty well out there, even the physical ones. And I didn't think Target was decreasing their video game selection at all. At least when I went in, it looked to be pretty healthy. So that was a little surprise. Now, we have gotten an update since then from IGN saying that no, they're not getting rid of everything. They're just being more selective on what they're going to have, but they're still going to be physical media. So there's conflicting reports here. So who knows exactly 100% what's going to happen by the end of all this? Do I think we are probably going to see movie physical media gone by 2025? I do think so. I've been saying that for a while. We've just been seeing decreasing physical media in their in-store locations. Every time I go on a physical media hunt, I just see less and less there. They're down to like a half an aisle and an end cap, if you want to even call it that. There's more vinyl records there and even way more books and everything else there. Just there's not a lot of movies physically to pick up anymore. And just the titles they choose as well. It's very rare to have obscure titles there. It's usually the very mainstream, most popular stuff at the box office. They don't really have boutique label stuff there. They don't even have really many cool exclusive Target editions anymore. I think the last one I saw was a Wonka Blu-ray one, but that's really it that I've seen in the longest time. Walmart got all the cool exclusives apparently. Unfortunate for Target. So really, what's the incentive there for people to collect more at Target? Maybe that's why the sales are decreasing so much, because Target is just not fueling the physical media collecting desire like some other places like Walmart has been doing, at least trying to step up in that way. It just seems Target is over it. So I do think they're going to be completely out by 2025. I mean, you never know. Maybe they last another few years after that and they keep shrinking down even more. I don't know how much more they could shrink their aisles, but maybe it'll just be an end cap by the end of all this for the next couple of years. So now we're going to get into that rant because Target, I think, did this to themselves in a way. I just wouldn't blame people out there not picking up physical media, because there are people that do love physical media like us on this channel, the collectors, the niche market out there. I think we would have gotten more titles at Target if Target backed us up with everything. What do I mean by that? Well, if they actually had movies out there collectors wanted, some boutique label stuff in there, some cool still books, some different editions, like you could have done such amazing Target editions for just some titles that people would have definitely wanted, like career opportunities. Target Steelbook totally would have fit. That would have been awesome. And you don't have to get too many of them. Just get what collectors would want. Don't over order the quantities. That's their problem, I think, is they just do some weird quantity ordering. Like when I go into a Target, I'll see one copy of Sound of Freedom, and then I'll see 100 Trolls Band Together copies. I'm like, what the heck? And obviously, they're not selling all these Trolls ones. Like, can we even out some of these? Like, what's going on? Let's be a little bit more just kind of consistent across the board on what quantities we're ordering in. I know it's tough sometimes to judge what you need, but come on, Target's been around a long time. You would think with the technology, the logistics systems, even, hey, AI maybe can get some data for them now. You think they'd be a little bit better at that. So I feel like they could have still just had something for the collectors out there. But you go in and sometimes they're not even organized. There's stuff out of place. There's stuff on the ground. Employees aren't knowledgeable about the titles half the time, or maybe even more than that. It's not a good friendly experience. It's just a bummer trying to shop for physical media at Target. They're not even always stocked on the Blu-ray Tuesdays. It's very, very inconsistent. Like Walmart's pretty inconsistent as well. But at least they have a good amount of titles there. Target can be inconsistent without even having the titles, and that just is disgusting to me as a physical media collector. Like if Target just cared a little bit more about the people that did care about the physical media and just really tailored it to them, people would show up on Blu-ray Tuesday. There would be people that would make their rounds, that would go Walmart, Target, when Best Buy was there, they would go there. They would just go to rounds of all these retailers. So there would be people that would go out to Target. But when I go out to Target and I'm so disappointed, does that make me really want to go out to Target again? No, not really. I'd rather go to Walmart now. And come on, Target, you could have just done way better with the cleaner atmosphere too and clientele you're working with. Like you could have really had something if you honed in on the collector market. You guys could have been the last stronghold for physical media instead of just Walmart. Why, Target, did we just completely fail here? So now the most important part of this video, talking about what you can do to help save physical media and support this collecting community. Well, first of all, just enjoy collecting right now. Even though it's on the decline, this is the time to collect because maybe there's good deals out there, and now is the time to enjoy it. So yes, pick up on physical media now for titles you love, titles you want to keep forever, titles you don't want censored, titles you want to watch anytime you want, and titles you just want to proudly display on your shelves. Pick up those movies while you still can. And when you vote with your dollar, companies will recognize that. If people are buying stuff at these stores like Target, they might say, hey, you know what? We were planning 2025 to get rid of everything. Let's hold on another year or another two. I mean, if they are selling out on physical media there, they will probably keep ordering more physical media. Their business, they want to make money. So if they see them having some success, maybe they'll keep fueling it and it will keep going. And who knows, maybe they'll branch out and expand a little bit more, voting with the mighty dollar there, of course. And just being a part of this collecting community, you guys already do a great, wonderful job of that. But, letting Target employees know nicely, of course, always be nice, but saying, hey, you know what? There's a movie I want to buy. I don't see you guys have it on the shelf. Could you take note of that? And then they can let their suppliers know, like, hey, there's a customer demand for this movie. Can we order a certain quantity of being in these comments of the videos of this community and saying, hey, you know what? I would love to see this kind of edition at Target or that movie at Target. Why are these movies not there? They might take notice of that. You never know if a rep pops on by a channel and sees, well, you know what? There's a lot of demand for people wanting physical media at Target. Let's test out some locations. Let's see what physical media works where. And who knows? Maybe they'll beef up a couple locations. You never know. I know it's tough. It's definitely a Hail Mary we're throwing out there, but you just never know. I just think that's the best way. I think that's how we can support physical media. That's what we can do as a community to support each other. And who knows, maybe Target will hold on a little bit longer and maybe they'll do a little bit better job in the future. So that's why I still go to Targets occasionally when I can, just to see if they've improved, just to see if they have something that I do want. And there are people there that I have seen, not a lot of times, not a ton of people, but I have seen customers there in the movie shelves looking for titles and they just want more titles. I know it's not just me. There's other people out there that would buy titles if they had more of them there. Some people, Target is their go-to spot. They do their grocery shopping there, they get their clothes and all that stuff there, but they would also get movies there too. So yeah, it's a small market, niche market, of course, but if we had something there, then the people could pick up on it. If we don't have it there, of course, they're not going to sell it. Like, come on, Target, you got to help us out as well. But I think that's what we can do. Those are just my personal thoughts right there. You guys probably have some great strategies and solutions out there. You guys are going to have to let me know that in the comments below, along with what do you think of Target's recent decision. And of course, if you haven't already, go ahead and blockbust that like and subscribe. That way it can keep you entertained and up to date right there talking the movies. And if you love this video topic, go ahead and blockbust the next one right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters.